Yeah. Okay.
I love that clip of Chris Chan. Someone asking, "How many genders are there?" And he's like, "I recently found out there's 43." Fuck. Where the fuck do you go to find that shit?
But where do you? What?
Fuck.
43? That's 41
Where
too
the
many,
fuck do you
dude.
go to find?
That's
I love
41
it.
too many, dude.
I loved, I just, no hesitation. I found out there's 42 or there's 43 or whatever. Whatever the fuck you said. I love, dude, Chris Chan's an anomaly. I love him.
Yeah, he is. He's the lolcow that never goes away.
I'll send in the army. I'll send in the police. I'll send in the SWAT. You turn that thing off. I'm turning it. You turn that thing off. I'm turning it off. I'm sorry. I love that video of him and his father arguing about their house being online. Poor
I kind of feel
Christian.
bad for his dad.
Oh yeah, dude, he absolutely ruined his family's life.
I don't
Like there is no
feel
doubt about
bad
that.
for him at fucking all.
Yeah, I don't completely either. I feel heartbroken for his mom. I don't even know where she is.
Yeah. I hope she's being kept far away from him.
I don't know where she. I assume some kind of a home. I do not know.
Yeah, I thought you might be interested. Silent Hill getting a 4K release.
Yeah, dude, I'll have to try and pick that up.
Hell yeah, I want
I
it too. I've got it on Blu-ray, but
uh,
4K would
Sam
be
Blue.
nice.
I have it on Blu-ray, normal DVD, and if I could have VHS.
I think it came out a little too late. Was it 2006?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's a little too late.
My dad got me like an official movie poster of it though, so that's pretty cool.
I need to send you one of my Half-Life posters. I've got a few in my room that are it's for specifically the promo poster that GameStop had.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Glad that's working. Somebody just it's the uh, promo poster that they had specifically for the original Xbox version of it. I've got like 4 or 5 of them. I should
Damn.
send you one.
I mean, if you don't mind, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, well, I know you're not gonna say no. It's a fucking one of my favorite games too. I want to get that version and try it someday.
From what I remember, people saying the lighting on it was like really good.
It's one of those ports that's impressive that it exists at all, just like the port of Doom 3 to the original Xbox. Like, the original Xbox has no business running Doom 3 or Half-Life 2.
That's true.
Horseshoe Crab 13, thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it.
Hope work goes well tomorrow.
Yeah,
God,
so
there's barely any. Sorry.
yeah, if you got work tomorrow, go get some rest. Sleep
There's
well.
barely any fast travels in this fucking area that I'm in.
You can't just fast travel anywhere.
Nope, there's specific areas you can get. Kai, why do you want to talk about? I want to be recording when you have stuff to talk about.
Did I post it? I did. Okay, so here.
Yeah, dude, the character, the guy who voices Garrus, the character he plays in this, I really like him.
I've. That's the one character in it that I've heard people say good things about. Like, uh, I've watched multiple reviews, and they all seem to say the characters all suck except for this one. And I'm like, I don't know how you managed that, but okay.
I don't know. I like Giata. Marius is pretty funny. I've liked the partners so far. I don't know. Maybe I'm easy to please when it comes to stuff like this.
I don't know.
But I've.
Are you
shit,
gonna?
I can
Are you
upgrade.
still gonna do Mass Effect 2?
I will eventually do Mass Effect, but stuff just ended up coming up. Also, me being worried about my PC also kind of stopped that as well. But now that I just know that it's airflow,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
less worried.
probably airflow. That obviously I can't be there to
It is
diagnose it.
airflow. Like I opened up the side and I've been able to play Avowed for like 4 hours straight.
Oh, so you open up the
So
site and it just worked.
yep, just because it's allowing air to go out now. So I just need to clean it out. I'll be
Yeah,
getting
so clean it out, replace whatever fan isn't working, and you should be good. And like I said, like I told you, fans are cheap.
oh yeah. And I should have. I'm pretty sure I have one.
And that is the one thing that you can fix for. I did not put a picture of you and me to. Okay, I need to fix that. Do you have any preference on what image you'd want to see it down in the corner of us?
Not really. Use whichever you want. Oh shit, no, not that. Wait, no, I do want to use this.
All right,
Ding.
I'll do this one that Fed Wolf did. I think it's adorable.
Haven't heard that name in a while. Dude, the thing that happened to him has weirdly become a trend. Not a
Yeah,
trend, but it's become a meme.
yeah. Every once in a while, I see some random person repost artwork of his, and that piece of art of his, and they're like, "Hey, I just did this artwork. What do you guys think?" And I'm like, "It's not yours." And
Well, I don't even mean that. I saw a comic. It was just a 2-page comic. It was of this character looking surprised, and then he just says, "What happened to you?" And then it's just a male furry pregnant. He just said, "I made an artist angry." So it's become a meme.
it's fucking weird. Okay. What is the first choice? Speak up. Okay, I think that's when. I don't know, man. From what I gather from having talked to Justin about it, is that what people seem to be missing is that he was not writing from personal experience when he wrote that. He was writing a character.
When his weird comic that people got angry about.
Yeah, his weird, edgy comic that people got angry about. He wasn't. He said he wasn't writing a. That's what. That's what Justin told me. Is he was not writing to just be an edgelord and an asshole to people. He was writing for the character that he drew.
Yeah, to be fair, he probably should have known to wait, considering the timing. Like, it's one of those situations where you really should read the room. Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think he deserves the amount of hate that he got over it. I think that's
Oh no,
kind of ridiculous.
definitely not. Definitely not. But the time that he posted it, there was so much stigma on Twitter involving shit that was happening that I can't really blame people for assuming.
Okay, so I've already gotten 3 endings of this, and we're going for ending 4, the true ending.
Hell yeah.
January 6th, the year 2001 M 2020 BC. I don't even fucking 201. I don't even fucking know what that means.
I feel like they're just making fun of the 20XX trope.
Probably, given that the origin of this is 4chan, and you will see some 4chan-esque humor in this. So just know that there is some dumb, edgy humor in this.
I mean, considering this was... Oh, no, wait. This wasn't the parody. Never mind.
This was
or was this the
Volcal
parody?
Volt
Okay.
Caldera was. I'll tell you basically what happened. Okay, so um, they there was a PlayStation showcase for the PlayStation 5, showing a bunch of upcoming PS5 games, and it was all like action and horror, typical AAA stuff you'd expect. And in the middle of it was this indie animated visual novel thing.
Okay, so this was the parody for that. That's
Yeah,
right.
called called Goodbye
So
Volcano High.
yeah, so it's expected there's going to be edgy humor in this.
Yeah, and that stood out like a sore thumb because it's this weird anthropomorphic dinosaur visual novel game stuck in the middle of in between games like Returnal and Ratchet and Clank, you know? Feels
That's
very out of
true.
place. And it got made fun of relentlessly for it for a little while, but 4chan did something that they don't usually do and didn't really let it go. They just kept popping up with thread after thread after thread as the weeks went by, long after they usually would have lost interest. I have no idea why this happened, but it did, and they making fun of the characters turned into admiration for the characters. They're like, because people started drawing fan art and people really liked the redesigns that they did in fan art and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And then the game got a massive delay when it was found out that the main writer of the original version of Goodbye Volcano High had written some very disgusting articles. I don't remember if it was for Kotaku or Polygon, but seriously, fuck both of them.
I feel like I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, she wrote articles for one of those two outlets about we deserve about I think it was something like we deserve better animated porn, and in it she had vivid descriptions of porn that she had watched that was animated, and a lot of it involved underage characters, and people saw this and they're like, that's
Hmm.
weird and gross, and she got fired for it.
Yeah, good for it that she got fired.
Yeah. So there was like this massive fucking delay as they had to throw out all her work and rework it, and the people over at 4chan went, you know what? Fuck it, we'll do it ourselves. And then they made this thing, and it came out like a year before Goodbye Volcano High came out. I don't think that will ever happen again where a parody of a game comes out before the game.
Oh, I'm sure it'll happen sometime.
It's just kind of nuts to think about, you know?
It is.
Anyway, back to weather conditions, cold as balls. I can give you a, if you're interested, a like lengthy breakdown of how this came to be.
Oh no, it's good. I feel like I remember reading a bunch of cliff notes about how this game came to be a long time ago.
Yeah,
Like I remember following the process a little bit, so
it's my first time living close to water. The idea of marine layer is new to me, but I do understand morning mist. This was like it, except infinitely more shitty. The heavy fog makes navigating to my new school more difficult as I fail to see anything 5 feet in front of me. Like a runt of a tree planted to the sidewalk that I had to swerve to avoid. It's my first time having to walk to school, too. My new apartment is in an awkward spot, opposite side of town, yet no school or public bus would take me from there. It's my first day at a new school, second half of the first semester of senior year. I had 6 months left at my old school. I can't even imagine the kind of hell those 6 months would have been. But this, I should take my mind off of it. I whip out my phone and consider the best
About my
way
dick.
to.
Nothing. I'm not used to saying people saying whip out unless it's saying I whip out my dick.
Yeah, I will whip out my phone and consider the best way to make people upset online. Here's your first bit of 4chan-esque kind of humor. Reply to the obvious shill thread or bait the obvious underage poster. This choice does not matter. There are choices that do. This isn't one of them. Let's bait the obvious underage poster. I don't really care either way. The thread goes 404 as soon as I'm ready to post my well thought out reply. So this guy lives to shit post online.
Plenty of people like that.
Yeah. Better hide my phone before someone sees fit to take it from me, the only human around town, I think. It's the sounds that reach me first, the chatter of people milling about. Bro, it's been too long. It's only been 3 weeks, giggle. I can make out the building now. The fog shrouding gives the school an ominous vibe to it. I look at the name written on the arch over the entrance. Volcano High. Of course, they're taking the characters and names and shit from Goodbye Volcano High, so of course.
I assume they made nothing off this.
Well, yeah, they didn't. I mean, this is free. They gave it away for free, and they've updated it multiple times and added mod support and a whole bunch of other things. Their second game is not free. I Want to Hug That Gator, but it does take place in the same universe.
I mean, they technically still shouldn't be able to make money off that, then. Because if it's in the Volcano High universe, they don't technically own that universe, so they could be sued for that technically.
Yeah, I don't know the legality of that because the universe that it's set in is their parody universe, and I don't know how that works.
It's a parody of an already existing game universe, so
yeah, which is why it's allowed to exist in the first place.
Yes, but freely.
It's got 1 or 2 characters that were originally made for this game that appear in it. And it's got like mentions of places and things like that tie it to this. Is like, oh yeah, it is the same universe. It's a different school in the same general area.
Okay, I just think the developers should be a little careful.
Yeah,
because they're stepping on a few lines there. Yeah. I think.
Perfect setting for a horror game. Or maybe a shitty WAD. For those that don't know, that's a Doom 2. That's a Doom file that usually it's a level.
I feel like a lot of people know what that is nowadays.
Yeah. The attempt at humoring myself just made me feel more alone. Check my phone. It says I'm 30 minutes early. Wonderful.
I was about to say only 4 fingers, freak, but then I realized one's hidden.
Yeah, you could see it you can see the other one sticking just above the phone.
Yeah, I saw it.
I move to the entrance only to see the steps are occupied by students. Of course they are. The eyes turn to me, expressions of confusion and contemplation. I can see their judging stares, the same that had me haunted for 4 months previous. I can already picture what they're thinking. Dude, check it out. Is that a skinny? For the record, skinny is an in-universe racial slur for human being.
What a weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there is racism in this universe.
Well, no, I just feel like they could have put a little more work into that name.
Yeah. Where's his spear? Aren't they all like spear chuckers or something? I'm afraid to say that one on Twitch because that is a real life racial slur for black people.
Oh yeah.
There was a character on MASH whose nickname was that. I don't know how the fuck you get away with that.
Oh yeah. It's like the first few episodes. He lives in the fucking tent with.
Okay, you know who I'm talking about then.
Oh, dude, me and my family love MASH.
Yeah, it's a classic
I think-
show. But yeah, there is a guy who his nickname is literally a racial slur.
Yeah, the first few seasons. I prefer the seasons with when BJ Honeycutt comes in. Nothing against Trapper. I really like him.
Bet he eats his own kind. They probably see me as some kind of circus attraction. This CG, by the way, is, or whatever this is actually new to this version of the game. So this is the first time seeing this particular image.
Excuse me.
This probably see me as some kind of circus attraction, nothing more. I'm the freak show among this cereal box mascot crowd. Taking acid is not nearly as colorful as going to Volcano High. I should write that one down. As I write
I could go
write
for some
that
acid
down.
right now.
What?
I could go for some acid right now.
I have never done that, and I never have any desire to. As I write that down on my phone's note app, I notice surrounding students stop looking at me, which is good. I can peep around the friend circle without a problem now. Not like I'll ever be part of one anyway. You say that. Hi, Fang!
Question mark?
Talk about wanting to stand out. I never thought it was possible to look like you were from a black and white 20s cartoon. She looks different from the Technicolor students, though. In the worst way possible. You say that now. Oh yeah, she's staring at me. With that look. Fucking hell. Has she ever seen a human in her life? I fucking hate that look. Contempt. Judging. Everyone that has looked at me like that never proved to be anything more than an asshole.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. Like, I'm the anomaly here. I mean, you kind of are being the only human student at this school, so she's just as dumb and as insufferable as the rest of them. Yeah. Anon is not a good person at the beginning of this game, and you're not supposed to identify with her.
I identify with him.
She's probably
Being a gay who grew up in a Christian community, I heavily identify with him.
Well, I meant like him being ultra judgy here.
I mean, hey, I 100% go. I feel him. I was judgy for a long time when we first moved here. Because, God, the amount of judgmental looks and just people talking down to me. I get it. I feel him. Yeah.
Well, he's not gay, but you'll find out why he is, at least part of why he's so closed off eventually.
I mean, I know why he's judgmental.
What do you mean?
Well, because people hate him here.
Yeah, I mean, you'll eventually see why he is closed off to the world in general, even when it's people who don't know him at all.
Okay.
It's your job to, as the player, to guide both him and Fang to becoming better people. That's what you're supposed to do. She's probably no better than me, miss. My snout is so big I could land a plane on it. Go back to your friends. Huh. She did. I feel like I should say something.
Why?
I noticed that all this time my knees were weak and my arms were heavy. Mama spaghetti. My feet carry me over to a soggy grass as I look for somewhere else to be. The side of the building is where I find my sanctuary. It's a small alcove of sorts. The pavement is cracked to bits, and the shrubs surrounding it are a bit overgrown. Even the bench, cracked paint on rotted wood, held together by two concrete legs, match the abandoned vibe of the place. It was perfect. I flop down on the wet bench, and the violent crack from it makes my heart drop.
Well, don't flop down on it, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. I mean, you should have seen the rotted wood and been like, nope, not sitting there. Almost perfect, but good enough. I feel tightness in my chest, my lungs fight to draw in air. Head in my hands, I can fully understand now what I've done. 6 months at a new school, a year on my own in some rundown apartment in a town I know nothing about. All on my own. 3 weeks. It took me to want to change schools. 3 weeks. It took me a day to want to change schools. 3 weeks to make it happen, and now this is my life for the next year. I think back to my old man's ultimatum. Once the lease is done, Anon, yeah, the character's name is Anon, either college or the service.
I remember that. That's a common thing in furry porn.
It's a common thing in internet culture in general, calling people Anon.
That's true. I discovered it first in furry porn.
Oh. Either college or the service. I don't care which. You wouldn't happen to be Anon. I look up. The bench broke down. That's why you shouldn't sit on rotted wood. I lay on the ground, ass hurt from hitting the jagged concrete and splintered wood. Thank God for jeans. Hi, Nasser and Naomi. Oh my goodness, are you okay? I groan. Never better. I instinctively apply my chill guy facade in the presence of strangers to hide how uneasy I am today.
That's an annoying character trait.
What?
Ugh, I just gotta be a chill guy no matter what happens.
I also kind of understand, kind of wanting to swallow how you actually feel and pretend everything's fine.
I mean, I would just tell him, my ass hurts. How you doing?
A hand over my face, in my pain and confusion, I shake it. Nasser! Right. The hand tight.
I thought the one on the right was a girl.
No, that's Fang's brother. The hand tightens around my own and pulls roughly. The force is enough for my feet to get under me, stumbling back up to stand before the pair of strangers. Also felt like enough force to pull my arm out of its socket. So. You're Anon, right? You're Anon, yeah? I'm glad we found you. Who are you guys? And why do you know my name? I would try to do voices, but then I would forget what voice I used for what character in between streams and fuck it up.
My throat just gets destroyed if I try to do voices for too long.
Yeah, didn't you try to do voices when you were doing Adastra and Echo?
Oh yeah, I did do voices during those. But I just did easy voices. Except for fucking Duke and all them. I gave them like the yeah, I was good, man.
Did you ever... Are those still up on your channel?
The first 3 routes, yeah.
What about the Adastra stuff? Is that still up?
I plan on possibly doing an Adastra video as well. Just like closure, fully be done with all that.
Yeah.
And completely move on. Do my Avowed, or I've already done Avowed. Do whatever I feel like next.
Where are my manners? My name is Naomi, Student Council President, and your guide. It is my sincere pleasure to make your acquaintance, Anon. We're your welcoming community. Okay then. Is that really necessary? I mean, it's kind of standard practice whenever you go to a new school. I had this prepared just for you.
Is it? How come in every single movie then there's the new student who's like, I don't know where I'm going? Every single fucking movie where there's a new student, no one welcomes them.
And I remember orientation every year being kind of standard.
That's funny. Movies are stupid.
Yeah. The orange one, Naomi, hands me a brochure. Volcano High and You, A New Beginning to Adulthood. The title makes me gag. The orange one, Naomi looks up expectantly. The brochure is full of the typical trivialities. College prep, financial assistance, after-school programs. None of it matters. Babe, I've got some things to take care of. Yeah, these two are dating.
Okay.
Nasser looks back to the school entrance. I follow his eyes to see some people trying to lift a large speaker up the stairs of the school. Oh. I'll see you at lunch, right, Nasser? She looks dejected. Chuckle, of course. Nasser pulls her into a hug and nudges his muzzle against hers. Is that how dinos kiss? He leaves, running quickly to assist with the heavy sound equipment. Ahem. I turn back to Naomi. She smiles again, though there is a plasticity to it. Yeah, it's gonna be a long-running thing with her. So
you'll see him again. Calm down, bitch.
Hmm?
I was saying, calm down. You'll see him again, bitch.
Yeah. She's kind of hyper and she's one of those relentlessly positive, hyper people that's kind of annoying. You know what I'm talking about?
The kind of people you want to push down a flight of stairs. Got it.
That's basically how Anon feels about her throughout the game.
Well, I think me and Anon are going to get along very well.
So, Anon, why did you transfer here? Question catches me off guard. I freeze like a deer caught in headlights, scrambling to come up with any plausible answer. It's an innocent question. She can't have known, could she? What did Mom and Pop put in that transfer request form when they shipped my ass here? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I focus my attention on the brochure out of embarrassment. Lunch. Right. I'm getting kind of hungry. So what about something to eat? Yada yada, herbivore, vegan, tofu, disgusting. I agree. Give me something with meat in it. Wait, hold on. Carnivore, filet mignon. What the fuck is wrong with this school? Is there a soup kitchen or something near around here? Oh dear. Anon, are you in need of financial assistance? I can figure things out on my own. Don't worry too much about it.
Wait,
Oh.
I don't think I can freak out at the filet mignon.
What?
I don't think I understand the freak out about the filet mignon.
Yeah, I don't really get that one either. And I played through this 3 times. Oh,
Is
this-
it because it's expensive? I don't know. What the fuck?
probably. I know it's not a cheap meal.
Explain yourself, Anon. I will punch
Probably.
your fearless face.
It's probably just because it's expensive. Like wouldn't expect a school to have it. I don't. But that's my best guess.
A friend of mine's high school had a fucking Burger King and a McDonald's.
That's kind of
I'm
awesome.
jealous. I know, I was jealous.
I could figure things out on my own. Don't worry too much about it.
Can you?
Oh, the school has programs to help its less fortunate students.
Ha!
The principal here is great too. Come on, I'll take you to him.
Basically calling Anon a fucking idiot.
Just completely disregarding what he said. Yeah.
Beautiful.
The absolute last thing I want to be doing is asking for handouts. I relate to
Just
that.
Just take the handout.
I fucking relate to that. I don't like taking money from people. I really don't. Naomi grabs my hand and...
After dealing with money problems for so long, eventually it becomes like, you know what? I'll take the money.
Ah! Alert! Alert! DEFCON level 1. DEFCON level 1. Female making physical contact. Do not panic.
How
Do not
fucking
panic.
old are you? 16?
I think he's 18.
Even fucking.
Get a
At
grip
eight,
on
by
the,
the time I was 18. Never mind.
get a grip on the situation. This is Naomi. She's taking me somewhere by the hand. Hand.
This man is sad.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. She already has a boyfriend, doesn't she? Wait. She already has a boyfriend. I am safe.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah. Okay. Just stay silent and don't make a mess of things.
Giggity. Don't
It's
make a
so
mess
soft
of
and
things.
smooth and surprisingly warm for scales. How lewd. Day 1, and I've already fallen to such depraved lows as hand holding. What? Why'd it go back?
Oh, I thought it crashed.
Here we are, Anon. Principal Spears should be able to help you with your money situation. Oh, what? Oh, right. Naomi knocks on the door. State your business. New student needs financial help, Principal Spears. Lend him a 5. I think he means the loan program, sir. Tell him to come back later. I'm dealing with another student. The fucking hell do you mean I have to clean up after? Tisk. The orange Parasaurophilus, I think that's how that's pronounced, expression quickly changes from whatever that was to the same smile she's had up until now.
That, my sir, was a frown. You maybe heard of it. Oh wait, you don't have one. Never mind.
Well, Anon, why don't I show you to class? Homeroom should be
School?
starting school.
I was gonna
I
say that's my area.
I had not forgotten about homeroom. You did you have a homeroom at any of your schools?
No, I had homeschool
You were homeschooled.
when I was by like grade like 8. I became homeschooled,
Ah, I didn't know that.
and then eventually I dropped out and took a GED.
Right, homeroom. I can take my crumpled schedule from my pocket. Naomi takes the slip from me and blows my eardrums with a squeal capable of shattering glass. We have first period in English together. Come on, I'll introduce you to class and you'll be able to make all sorts of new friends. He doesn't seem like the making new friends type. Yay me. I fall to her classroom on the second floor. The seats are being filled with students. I take one near the front, knowing I'll have to introduce myself. I'll probably be doing this for all my classes.
Why'd you
Fuck
go
my
to
life.
the front?
Yeah, when you have to stand up in front of the class and introduce yourself, which I fucking hated doing, by the way.
I thankfully never had to do that.
I hated it. I had to do that in some of my classes, and I hated it.
Yeah, most of the school, I only had to do that like once or twice. Most of my schools, it was like, there's a new student, whatever, sit the fuck down.
The artificial ring of a bell blares from the speaker on the wall. With it, everyone waits as the teacher finally enters the room and shuts the door. Okay, I am not going. I don't know how I'm supposed to.
Ohoyo,
he's
kuzimatsu, kurasu, today you have nui kaso moto subaka.
He speaks in like broken English with a heavy Japanese accent.
Beautiful. Bobby-san.
What? Anon-kun, please come introduce yourself.
Bobby-san.
Naomi coughs and makes a subtle nod up. Oh! I stand from my seat and face the class. Once again, all eyes are on me. The tightness in my chest returns. I relate to that so fucking hard. I always feel nervous anytime I have to stand in front of a group of people like that.
I lost those nerves a while back.
I never did. I inhale, willing my erratic heart to slow down. Hey. Again, those eyes, just like 3 weeks ago.
That's all you got? Hey.
My name is
hey.
Anon, and I, just like every day for the past 4 months, I don't really have any hobbies. I wanted to flee, hide away.
So lie.
I want to run away and never wonder why.
Fucking lie to everybody.
Anything to avoid those judging eyes. What was your old school like? My throat
Naomi,
clenches.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Naomi.
You're not helping, Naomi. I think back again to it all. There's whispers now. Hushed tone, silent snickers, blending with the ever-present stares. My heart hammers in my chest, and I'm sure that they all can hear it, see the cold chill racing over me. What are you going to say?
I know you said the Anon is supposed to be 18. It really doesn't help that he has the fucking body of like a 22-year-old.
Yeah, he's
like his character model is of a like protagonist hero. Yeah, and it doesn't help.
Yeah, I mean he is high school age though. He's like 18, somewhere in there.
Just doesn't help with the stoic pose that he has. I will save you.
Anon-kun, you do not have to answer that. I'm trying. I'm trying my best.
Nanaku, you do not have to. I love this teacher so fucking much.
Wait till you find out who some of the other teachers. Well,
Oh,
I'm
Bobby,
not sure
sir.
you're gonna know who one of them is, but it made me laugh when I found out who one of them is.
This one's kind of hot.
Because I just remembered you haven't seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Nope, I've only seen bits and pieces.
I fucking love that show. I've got the first 4 seasons on DVD.
That show was airing at a time when I was too young to really get it.
Oh, I fucking love that show. I need to sit down and have you watch it sometime, see if you like it or not.
Yeah, I might enjoy it nowadays.
His words snapped me out of my trance. Only Naomi was looking at me. The rest were preoccupied, either talking about their winter break or catching up on sleep. Can't say I've never fallen asleep in class.
There was this one video I remember watching, just a short tangent, just to go over like a non here being afraid. There was a video I watched that just said, nobody cares. And it just talked about how this kid was going to shave his head when he was going to a new school, and everyone's going to think he's cool and wild, and nobody gave a shit. Nobody acknowledged that he existed. Nobody gives a fuck about you. That's what I learned. Whenever you think eyes are all on you, they're most likely not.
They've all been ignoring me this entire time. Please return to the Yoshito Agnon-kun. I'm trying my best.
Hello.
Now, Crasher.
Fortnite ad.
That was not something... That was nothing like my Japanese animes. Metal Gear reference. That is a Metal Gear reference. Because in Metal Gear Solid 1, that's... what's his name? Hal Emmerich says, this is just like one of my Japanese animes. What were you going to say?
Oh, I was watching an ad.
Oh.
It was Fortnite, Battle of the Brands.
I do not give a shit about Fortnite.
I enjoy some of the stuff they have.
Mr. Suki continues on drawing what little attention there was to himself. I sat down, feeling the blood that caught in my legs rushing up, leaving me lightheaded. I probably have to do this for each class today. Double fuck my life. Yeah, I relate to being just unbelievably fucking nervous standing up in front of a group of people trying to talk.
I did my first few years, but it got to a point where I was just like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, no, I never got to that point, ever. Awkward introduction. Go ahead.
I was just about to say my wonderful Christian town helped change that.
Awkward introduction after awkward introduction to classmates that couldn't care less kept me anxious the whole time. Mood. There's still the rest of the day to go.
Dude, just skip class. Do what I did. That's why I started homeschooling.
Eventually, lunch comes around.
Did you ever ditch school?
Once or twice, not very many times. There was one time where B and all the other, they had a new standardized test that they were testing for the very first time. And for my specific class, I think it was, I want to say it was senior year. I don't remember, though. It could have been junior. They told us specifically, we're going to have you take this test, but it doesn't count for anything at all. So my friends and I were like, let's not fucking take it. And we went fishing.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
I cut class a lot.
all the edible stuff was well out of my price range of fucking free, so I settle for a pseudo pizza. The kind that becomes a viable weapon if you leave it alone for 10 minutes.
Hot, hot, you're poor.
No time to waste. After exiting the line, I scanned the lunchroom for an open seat. I thought I found a decent spot in the corner when disaster struck. Hey, Nasser. Said disaster was a hand grabbing my shoulder and turning me around. My plate of pizza-shaped cardboard threatened to smear across my shirt. I thought the momentum of the tray, and I fought the momentum of the tray until the hand that spun me around stabilized it and me. Hey, Nasser. Whoa there, you nearly dropped your food in on. Yeah, and whose fault is that? Yours? Come on, Nasser. I swear to all that is good and holy. Want to sit with us? What? Want to sit with Naomi and me since you're new and all? He points to the table where the living pink sugar rush is waving. That describes her pretty well. God damn it.
Oh, just sit with them, you fucking nub.
I don't want to make a scene. Sure.
You
Before
fucking lump.
What?
I was just calling him a lump.
Before I can sit down, a barrage of questions begins. So, what do you think of Volcano High? I can't read that fast, Naomi.
My glasses, you seem...
I can't read that fast, Naomi. I nod along, starting to not pay attention. You're looking forward to the rest of the day? Not really. All these introductions, you know? I get you. Hard to talk to people you don't know, right? Something like that, yeah. Hell, the last period I tripped in front of everyone. Talk about a first impression. I don't think they'd care too much. Have you had any trouble since then? Do you have enough money for food today? Oh, you're short on food money, man? Not really. Just got to sign up for some handouts. Naomi is starting to look disappointed. I'm only picking up Nasser's interjections. Nasser, if you need a bit more extra chow, it's going to be free refreshments. Damn it! Why was that so hard to say? At my at Fang's concert after school today. You what? Fang. Your brother or sibling? What? Fang's gonna have some extra peaches for the show. You could take some home. I don't know about concerts.
Fucking love concerts, dude.
Yeah, so do I. Not really one for public events like that. Alright, man.
You fucking baby.
Alright, man. Just thought you could use a few opportunities to make some friends.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to help, bitch.
Yeah, Nasser's cool. I like Nasser.
I'll drive this lump.
I'll assume that wasn't meant to be malicious. I'll consider it. Hey, don't leave me out of the conversation. How about I help you pick out some cheap food after the school? I know some great vegan shops in the area. Her type of dinosaur is a plant eater, so she's a vegan.
Yeah.
That's why.
She's a herbivore.
Yeah, she's a herbivore. Her type of dinosaur is a herbivore, so she's a vegan.
I think she's the same type of species as Ducky.
Oh man, now there's a depressing story.
Yeah, I know. I feel like everyone feels the need to mention it when she's mentioned.
Rest in peace, little girl. My
They
stomach.
had like,
Hmm?
wow, they had like, I think they have like 10 movies now.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different Land Before Time movies. My stomach rolls the V word. Maybe some other time. So about that concert, Nasser.
V word, wow.
Vegan is what he's talking
No,
about.
I know. He's just fucking like the V.
Yeah. Dinner and a show. Sign me the fuck up. Oh, so now
You
he's
were
on board.
just.
So now he's
fucking-
on board because Naomi suggested doing something else.
Fucking slam this guy's head in the table.
What do they play? Music. Music? Yeah. What kind? The kind you listen to? Oh, what genre? The good kind?
What the fuck? Nasser,
You
come
don't-
on.
You don't know, do you? Nope. Well, free food is free food.
You don't know what music your brother plays? Or,
Si-
sorry, sibling.
Yeah, he doesn't know what music Fang plays.
I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Not brother, sibling.
Because in the original Goodbye Volcano High, she was non-binary, so they worked it into the story here too.
Ah, okay. They're just trying to be vague about it. Got it.
Yeah. Because Anon has no fucking clue what that even means.
Anon doesn't have any clue what the fuck is going on, I'm assuming. Anon just sees flashing colors at all times.
I look at my pizza noting something is wrong. I test it with a plastic spork and watch the cheap utensils shatter to bits. I curse life for the third time today. Dreaded 10-minute mark has passed, rendering my pizza only useful as building material. Oh dear. Nasser, why don't you split your sandwich with him? But it's my sandwich. It's fine. We can split my vegan TLT. What the fuck? I assume that's tofu, lettuce, and tomato.
Probably. That or tomato, lettuce, tomato.
Yeah, one of the two. Although, why would you list tomato? Probably it's supposed to be tofu. I don't fucking know.
I mean, would a dinosaur eat tofu?
If your
I mean-
sandwich doesn't have, if your sub does not have fucking meat on it, I'm not interested.
Because you got to remember this is dinosaur vegan, not human vegan, so it's
Yeah.
probably all veggies.
Yeah,
Who knows?
it's fine. You can split. Okay, I already read that. Nasser shudders, looking at his own foot-long Philly sub longingly. He's a pterodon. They eat meat. Sure thing, babe. He looks so
No.
defeated.
He does.
He tears the sandwich in two and hands me the larger half. Here, Anon. I will never forget your brave sacrifice. With that, we all dig into our meals. After school, my class...
Later.
Hmm?
No, I was just doing the SpongeBob SquarePants. Later.
My classes after lunch were the same as before it. By now I had rehearsed an introduction that only the teacher cared about. My classmates were disinterested, and I would sit down to be forgotten. I hope the rest of the year is like that. He doesn't want to be noticed. He doesn't want to stand out. He doesn't want to get involved.
Mood.
I just want to skate through it all. All that's left today is the concert and dinner.
Skate, bro. I just want to skate, dude. Yo.
I wouldn't be surprised if Reed does skate. I wait outside the auditorium entrance with Nasser. who was checking his phone for messages. Right, Fang says the show's about to start in a bit, see? Nasser turns the screen to me. Okay, sorry. Fang, piss off. Is the pizza here? You can have a slice, but after that, you get the fuck out. FWR. FWR, like Franklin W. Roosevelt? That's FDR. Dumbass. Nah, fuck winged retard. Yeah, he's got one of his wings is crippled. That's why it's all fucked.
Yeah.
That's why this
There's
one's all
no
fucked
thought.
up.
I didn't realize that.
So he's technically disabled. Although when he's on his feet, you're not gonna it's not gonna show. Fang's words, not mine. Is your sibling always like this? Fang's. I wait for him to continue. Well, I mean, kinda? Glad I'm an only child. Nasser glares at me. Fang's still family. Ah, sorry, just saying is all. Nasser deflates. You're good, Anon. And yeah, they're family, but Fang's just so difficult? Yes, difficult. And I don't know why. Sounds rough. It is. Like, they care, but Fang doesn't even want to be around me. Finally, the door opens and I smell the cheesy, heart-clogging goodness within. I had pizza yesterday. Fucking delicious. Sweet. Come on, Anon. A caveman of a man holds open the door for everyone. Wait. His massive hand stops me. Yes? I'm guided to the side, away from the crowd that's filtering into the auditorium. Here's the principal. Do you recognize him?
He looks familiar.
He is from Primal, the show Primal.
Oh yeah, my brother's been telling me about that and been trying to get me to watch it.
I haven't really watched it. I've watched other things he's done, like the creator's done. Like, I fucking love Dexter's Lab. Dexter's Lab is awesome.
Dexter's Lab is so good. Samurai Jack. Oh.
I didn't watch Samurai Jack. I really like Dexter's Lab and his the 2 miniseries that he did for Star Wars Clone Wars.
I never watched anything involving those. I heard they're good though.
Oh, they're awesome. Oh, they're awesome. Highly recommend. How you feeling about our lovely school, Anon? That spear-shaped pin on his lapel reads, "Principal that informs me of who this giant is."
I mean, hey, at least it's human.
Oh,
Ish.
that's, nice. Cleaner than my old school. He guffaws and slaps his chest. You can thank your classmates for that. What? Now, go and enjoy the show. Yes, sir. Oh, and I do need you to come to my office tomorrow for some paperwork. I nod and go back to the door where Nasser was standing, holding it open for the last of the audience to come inside. Nasser leads me to a large crowd into the shitty school theater. The foyer of tables and boxes of pizza stacked taller than me. You can take a couple of boxes after and on. That should help you out. Who the hell got all those anyway? I did. I take a box from the stacked down. The others have already started stacking their plates. I check the logo on the box. And to get so many larges from Dino Mo's Pizza?
Oh my god.
We'll meet Dino Mo eventually. A couple of $100 here, though. Meh, about a month's allowance. A month? That explains that disaster of a jacket. So, about the actual show. I'll check on them, be right back. Left on my own, I stacked my plate with some quality grease top delight. I leaned against the wall, chewing on a bit of Supreme and observing the rest of the crowd. Another shit show. She's so stupid. Why do they even bother? Bunch of losers. Everyone seems to share the same sentiment. So why the hell did they even show up for this? Free food, dude. You offer people pizza, and they will show up for pizza.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Nasser finally comes back and opens the door into the main hall. The crowd moves in, though I hang back so I can talk with Nasser. What's with them, Nasser? What do you mean? The crowd. They were talking mad shit. What? Nasser grasps the air, unsure of what to think or do at the moment. I think he's angry. What was your first clue? Whoa. I should have known. I don't. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? I brought them here so Feng has an audience. Oh. Nasser's phone rings. He moves aside to answer it.
Hey, Doodle.
Hey, Doodle, how you doing? And yeah, it has been a while. The voice on the other end is loud and shrill. Yeah, He holds the phone away to say away from his ear to save his eardrum. Okay. The call ends and Nasser sags. I gotta leave. Seriously? Yeah, Fang doesn't want me here. Said I'll ruin the show. Harsh. I'm glad you're doing alright. Look, whatever happens, promise you won't hold this against them.
Oh no, I'll happily hold this against them.
They're actually a really nice person once you get to know them. Nasser, did you just murder the English language in cold blood? Oh, that makes me laugh. Within, I see the rest of the audience huddled in groups around the snack tables. Even went to the trouble of switching out the seats for them. Naomi said it would help.
Nasser, you're going through way too much trouble. You need to stop.
Yeah.
Let your sibling go in the gutter.
With a huff, Nasser turns away, begrudgingly leaving the auditorium. I enter the hall and take a seat in the back, away from the rest of the crowd. This goes about as poorly as you think. The light dims and the curtains are drawn open.
I mean, trust me, I can think really poorly.
Hey, Reed! On stage, the trio of people my on stage is a trio of people my age. I think Fang is the drummer. He doesn't look related to Nasser. Maybe it is the main front woman. That must be Nasser's sister. Well, then the whole confusion. Then why the whole confusion over her sex? For fuck's sake. I'm just getting thrown around today. I don't know.
Come on, Anon. Use your peanut brain.
She looks familiar. Yeah. You judged her for a look she gave you earlier. That's who she is. The band doesn't bother introducing themselves. Instead, the purple one begins plucking her bass. It all went tumbling down from there. What I thought was a guitar sounded horrifically wrong, far too heavy. I'm not sure that's possible. The lead guitarist was using a fucking bass. And then the vocals kicked in. It's horrific screeching combined with the melodious
Pretty
shredding.
much Anon is human.
Melodious shredding on a... No, yeah, most of them are dinosaurs. The main character is a human being.
For some reason, the principals are human too.
Yeah, the creators just like Primal and throw them in. That's what that's about. Create a cacophony equal to 100 cats ritualistically sacrificed. I fight the urge to cover my ears. I don't know too much about music, but even I know you don't use two bassists in one band unless you know exactly what you're doing. Oh no. Oh God. What were they thinking? Nerd reference. Angry video game nerd reference. I look. I fucking love the Angry Video Game Nerd. What?
I need to watch some other stuff.
Yeah. I looked back to the crowd to gauge their interest. Surely I'm not alone in thinking this is an absolute travesty. They still fucking suck. Tumblesaurus Rex.
This is the future of music.
The crowd was standing and jeering and laughing with whoever said that. More words.
Is that the Tumblersaurus sex? Oh my god.
Rex.
Oh, it said Rex too.
Yeah, it said Rex. More words were said, but the laughter eclipsed them in the music. Wait, what happened to the music? On stage, the trio looked panicked. I can't imagine why. Drummer was inching off stage while the purple bassist was about to break down in tears. Her name is Trish. But the front woman stood her ground. Fuck you! She tossed her bass aside, raising both hands, proudly displaying the finger on each of them. Fuck all of you! No one would ever want to fuck you, bitch! I don't know about that. I mean, have you seen the fandom for this game? That struck a chord with her. Time for another extinction event. I watched as she grasps her bass and takes the arm of the purple one, rushing off stage with the pink drummer.
For a try not to challenge? Oh my god.
Oh God, I can't take this. I'm gonna grow a six-pack from laughing so much. I'm just gonna grab my pizza and leave. Hi, Principal Spears. I turn towards the door and see Principal Spears, freezing, a fierce glare freezing me in place.
At some point, we should all clap. I think it'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be interesting to do.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh god, his face. It's the dude from Primal.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. His voice is even more stern this morning. Yes, sir? He looks at the crowd and then at me. I don't want to hear about this come tomorrow. I don't want to hear about any of this come tomorrow. I expect some goddamn maturity from you, Anon. You'll be an adult once you graduate. Why me though? I taught Betty students and I can tell a few things. And I can tell these things. His hand lands on my shoulder. The grip was firm as it weighed on me. Listen here, Anon. You are not the only person in the world. This is the most important line in the entire game. Everyone's fighting their own battles. The hand squeezes before pushing me toward the door. That's the most important two lines in the entire game. You are not the only person in the world. Everyone's fighting their own battles.
Oh shit, you're right. He does look like the caveman from Dexter's Lab.
Well, I mean, same guy created both.
That's true. I wonder if the caveman from Dexter's Lab was a fucking, like, beta for the caveman from Primal.
Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest.
Beautiful.
I want to see you in my office first thing tomorrow. Now get out of here. This is the only warning you'll get from me. Next time, it will come with campus cleanup. Behind me, the principal's voice shakes the room. Whose sorry ass am I gonna have to suplex?
Followed by screaming.
No, not campus cleanup. Anything but that. Back in the foyer, I can see boxes of partially finished pizza left. I consolidate them into a pair of boxes and make my exit. The sun is starting to set now as I make my way home. You are not the only person in the world. Like I don't know that already. There's like the classmates that all ignored me today. Naomi's annoying ass. That fucking caveman of a principal. Nasser, who's been a bro. Nasser sis. Oh. Shit.
Sibling.
The next day.
The next day.
I hate this sound effect so much.
Beep! 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 Beep!
I hate that sound. I fucking hate the alarm sound effect. Like, I think it just that sound alone sends dread into most people when they fucking hear it. Oh god, I gotta get up now.
My alarm is a song, so.
Yeah, so's mine. Thank God. The bane of all sleep echoes violently in my head, swiftly erasing any traces of slumber. Still without energy to turn off the alarm, I stare at the ceiling for a bit, recalling the events of the first few days as exercise. The school, if you could call it one. My new friends, if you could call them that. That band, if you could call it such. Great idea, Anon. Start the day off by dissing everything you've done so far in your new life. No wonder you're so damn popular. Finally, I lean out of bed and turn off the alarm clock. I have a good 45 minutes before I need to be at school, and it takes 20 to walk. This leaves 25 to get ready. With practiced movements, I execute a proper combat roll from bed, tackling the floor and headbutting it into submission. My foe defeated, I groan in victory. My new bed is half the size of what I'm used to. The hardwood, or is it vinyl, floor is cold as hell. From the purview of the floor, I look around my room. A tiny one-bedroom apartment with only one computer, a bed, a television, and fridge. A whole year in this shithole. Well, somebody's gotta eat them. Guess I gotta take it one day at a time. Picking myself up, I slide into today's and everyday's clothes and pour myself a bowl of off-brand cereal I picked up the day before. And it's been so long since I've eaten anything cereal. You still there? You hadn't said anything in a while.
Sorry, I'm slowly, ever so slowly fading.
Do I need to find a good place to stop?
In a little bit. I gotta help my dad soon too, so.
My eyes scan over the phone while I shove sugary breakfast into my mouth. Scroll, crunch, scroll, crunch. Like a poorly oiled machine until it runs out of fuel with a noisy slurp.
My brother's coming tomorrow, and we got errands to run tomorrow early.
That sounds not all that fun. Apart from hanging out with your brother, that part will be fun. What?
Yeah, that part will be fun, but yeah, going to run errands. Well, we forgot to get fucking condensed air in a can and dog food, so.
Yeah, you're gonna blow dust out of your computer.
Yep, and then put the new RAM in that my dad got.
Yeah. So
Dang,
I assume your PC has 16 gig.
I think so, yeah. And then he bought another 16. That's what he just got.
Okay, so you'll have that'll help with
a nice
like
32 gig.
Yeah, we're at the point where 16 is really not quite enough anymore. So 32 will do for now, at least. I have 64 in mine.
That's why when Christmas comes around and my birthday, I'm definitely asking for a PS5.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Or a Switch too. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm wondering about the Switch too. I want to. I almost never get. I bought 2 consoles at launch in my entire life. That was the PlayStation Portable and the DS Lite.
Good choices.
Those are the only 2 I've ever bought at launch. Otherwise, it's always years after launch.
I was fortunate enough that we got quite a few consoles. GameCube and Xbox are the big ones I remember. We got those like right at launch, and then I was able to play like Halo, and that was right around when I broke my leg too. My dad had like originally only planned on getting us the Xbox, but then like I broke my leg and he felt really bad.
Yeah.
So he got us the GameCube as well, and I got to play Luigi's Mansion. That was also the same year we got a Dreamcast.
Dreamcast is fucking awesome. I wish it had lasted longer.
Bro, I heard there's rumors of Sega coming back into making their own console again.
Yeah. Soon enough, it's time to leave for school. I grab my backpack and slide it over my shoulders, take my jacket off the hanger, and I take my backpack off and put my jacket on.
What the fuck?
He put his backpack on and then realized, wait a minute, I don't have my jacket on.
Why does he have eyes?
Yeah, they show up sometimes. He'll have facial expressions sometimes.
Why? Either faceless or not faceless. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm kind of
weird to just suddenly see eyes on him.
I'm kind of used to it at this point. I approach the grand building looking to find a place in line between the students trundling in the front door. The halls before class are as crowded as always, with hundreds of students filing in unison towards their homerooms. By now, I was starting to be able to make my way around on autopilot. I've walked the same path twice already. After all.
I would hate to go to a school that has hundreds of students.
I've never. My schools always did.
I've always every school I went to was pretty small.
I don't think I've ever been to no, I don't think I've ever been to a small school. Even at the longest sleep of my life, I felt miserably tired and ready to crash out again. Mood. I found another entrance to the side of the school that has less students. The less, the merrier. We need an on too really late, so to everyone. So don't give him any facial features. What about eyes? Okay, maybe sometimes. Yeah, sometimes he has facial features. Sometimes he has facial expressions. I checked my clock again. I'm early. Fucking hell. What should have shitposted a bit more. Why am I here so early again? I think I had something to do. Oh yeah. I should talk to Nasser, give him my version of the events. That way he won't kick my ass. Wait.
Yeah, for laughing at his siblings' band.
Yeah. Oh god damn it. The principal wanted to see me. Shit, I'm probably gonna have some demerit or whatever rich schools do as punishment. Had almost forgotten. Please, Raptor Jesus, just let this be the last time I need to deal with stuff like this. Get over with it so I could finally slip my way through this year. Okay, so this is another choice that does not actually matter. We'll eventually get to ones that do, but it does have slight effects on the immediate events of the story.
Okay.
So
I got an ad going right now.
Okay, I'll wait for it to end and then I'll let
That
you
Mickey
pick.
17 movie looks pretty good.
Hmm?
That Mickey 17 movie looks pretty good.
I think I've seen that.
It's one of those dying multiple times type of movies.
Oh, like Butterfly Effect?
Yeah, but it has Robert Pattinson and whoever the dude is who played the Hulk in the Avengers.
Okay, so
It's pretty decent.
we're gonna look for
And ad is
Nasser.
finished. The ad just finished.
We're gonna look for Nasser or go straight to the principal.
Hmm. You know what? We're barely ever gonna see the principal. Go check out Nasser.
All right, Nasser's a pro.
I mean, what's the principal gonna do on day fucking one?
Principal Caveman can wait. I want to apologize to Nasser about yesterday. I hope I can be nice to him this time around. Great job, Anon. He saves you from soy poisoning by sacrificing his foot long, and how do you repay him? By laughing at his sister. There he is. I hope he's not too busy. I just realized I don't know what to say to him. I wasn't laughing at your sister. I was laughing with the crowd. Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over well.
Wonderful protagonist.
No, that sounds bad. Weird sisters, am I right? I might be retarded. I just told him I'm an only son yesterday. Can't help it, dude. Just some people won't amount to anything in life. Sorry. This isn't time to be edgy and on. As I try and fail to find some way to explain myself to Nasser, I also fail to actually find Nasser. How the fuck did I even end up in the Tard Yard?
Okay, so that was just kind of a waste of time. Sweet.
After what feels like a space decade of walking, or really just half an hour, I find the crippled pterodon being accosted by a very pissed off purple midget. Hi, Trish. It said you invited all those assholes. Wait, Trish, you don't understand. Don't you cut me off, you gray piece of shit. The students are clearing out of the way, just trying to get to their classes. This must be a common occurrence. The diminutive Triceratops Trish bows her head and charges at Nasser. He holds out a hand to her forehead. Get your hands off me! Trish, I'm not going to fight you again. The principal's already gotten on to me about the lockers from last time. Believe me, I had no idea the concert would turn out like that. Liar! I just wanted to make sure you guys had an actual audience. What are you saying? You know what I mean. Come on. Ugh. She stops trying to gore Nasser and throws her arms to her side. Screw you!
He does look more bright brown than gray, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Even if you weren't trying to mess with Fang, screw you! She stomps off.
So far, I don't like anybody in this game aside from Nasser. Like, at all.
Psych. What was that all about? Hi, Naomi.
And
Don't-
Naomi. She's nice, too.
Don't worry about it. It's nothing. You know, girl issues, right? Haha.
Night, Doodlebug.
Oh, good night. Sleep well.
Actually, I honestly should probably get going myself. It's getting late.
Sure. Okay, I'll save.
Sorry.
Sounds like
Sorry.
she was grilling you about the concert.
Yeah, it's getting late. I gotta help parents to bed and such. Well, help parents with bed and such
All
stuff.
right. All right, we'll call it there then.
Yeah.
Well, we got started anyway.
Yeah. I didn't want to keep you waiting too long on that. I wanted this experience to see what this game's about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still getting through the introducing all the characters phase, really. And you're not supposed to like... you're not really supposed to like Naomi or Trish. They're both kind of assholes.
I
different
like
ways.
Naomi.
Yeah, she is overbearing, though. That's her big deal.
See, I don't know. Like we'll probably get more into it, and I'll see it later. But overbearing, I don't mind it to an extent.
Yeah.
Whereas Trish is just being a bitch.
Yeah, that's not going to change about Trish.
Mhm.
She is a bitch. She's a bitch that's very important to Fang, but she's a bitch. Anyway, I should call it. Well, we'll talk to you guys next time. I don't know if I'm going to come back and stream more tonight or not. Probably going to watch a movie instead. We'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Later, everyone.